the jam rock in a Columbus Pancreas. Lord of mercy.
Lord of mercy.
Yeah, breathe in the Columbus Pancreas.
Hey, I'm Chris Dyer. I like to travel the world doing art, having fun, and meeting interesting people.
I don't wanna be there.
I hope you enjoyed this Artventures.
I just wanna be there to hold you tight. Only you alone really matters to me. I wanna love you. I want your love. You're the one who gives me sadness.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Artventures. In this episode, we are in Jamaica, having a good time, serving for the Marley family. I hope you enjoy it.
In Jamaica, there is so much fascinating things, the people. They're always loving people, yeah? I mean, like I says, good comes with bad, so sometimes you end up on the side. If you, as a man of naturality and thinker of just like positiveness, then you will always end up in a positive place. You'll always end up with positive people, and then what? Life is gonna just be nice and the way it's supposed to be.
Welcome to Jamaica. I appreciate you guys dropping in. You know, my name is Veston. I do the tours. This what the parish that the plane land in is the parish of St. James.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and we're heading towards St. Anne's.
Nice.
Okay, so we're heading east.
Is it a nice part of the island?
Listen, this is the best part of the island because the reason for that is we're traveling along the coastline, so you could see the water while we're traveling.
With love.
Got some fish head action here for lunch. Some bread thingy.
That's fun.
Monk.
With okra.
Okra.
Yeah.
Delicious. Here's where I'm living this week. Little family house of the Marleys. Everything blessed and beautiful. Smells like, animal dung. But that's the country. Yeah, it seems like they have a little cemetery back there too. Very cool. Some goats and stuff.
How many times I told you I love you, and now you wanna say that every eye that's so upon you, if the night should turn into day, I should only say
I wanna love you. I wanna love and treat you, love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night.
Alright, so last week I was in Miami doing my solo exhibition along my friends there, including Ray from Moksha family, and apparently the Marley family, who's a fan of my art, invited me through Ray and the Moksha fam, and I was so stressed doing my show, it was hard to commit to the next thing right away, but how could I pass on the opportunity to come to Jamaica and serve the Marley family? Being a fan of Bob Marley ever since I was 12 years old. I used to do my homemade posters and t-shirts, and I've been making portraits of him throughout the years. Such a big fan, he's such a positive influence on my life, and his music always puts me in a good mood. I know all the lyrics of all his songs, well, not all of them, but a pretty good amount. So yeah, it's just such a blessed opportunity to come here and to serve them, to do a mural at his mausoleum, at his resting place where his family started and now lives. And yeah, I'm just super grateful. And you know, we came with a great group of artists. We got Jonathan Lamb, we got Chaz from the London Police, and Chinny Bond from Amsterdam. So yeah, it's a great group of artists. We're all gonna make some art here together and just enjoy the positive, good vibes. I'm going to walk out to see the final remains of Bob Marley. How exciting. Wow, couldn't even believe this was gonna happen. And his mother too. Sedella, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome, man.
Hello. Hi, guys.
So this is a little house that Bob Marley grew up in. Yeah. Very, very small, humble, good energy. He used to meditate here? Oh wow.
So I was not allowed to film inside of the Bob Marley Mausoleum, but they did let me sit in there for an hour, just absorbing the vibes of his tomb and drawing it. It's a big block of marble with an Ethiopian umbrella on the top, representing the oneness, the one God, the one love of all tribes.
We're here in 9 Mile. Beautiful place, man. Beautiful people, beautiful place. And Chris is gonna rock out an awesome piece for these guys. So many tourists and people go through there will see his work and be inspired as much as Bob's.
Been lucky and blessed to have met the Marley family, the Booker family, and I've been working with them for many, many years. And art is something that I incorporate in my life in other different jobs and with different clients. And when I brought this to my friend Rich, Bob Marley's brother, he said, let's do it. We're doing the murals, which is referred to as Murals on the Mountain, which is referred to the acronym MOM, because this is initially the birthplace of Bob Marley's mom as well, Sedella Marley. And so she's resting up there with Bob. This is the Murals on the Mountain project, MOM. The legacy left behind, especially in this area, is amazing, because Mother B, Bob's mom, you know, for every time she'd go back and forth from Miami or out and about, she would bring food and clothing and take care of this whole town. So she was, you know, she was Mother B to not only Bob Marley, but this whole section of St. Anne. But along with that, funds have been raised to build the Sedella Marley Booker School right down the road from where we're at. And they, you know, it's a tremendous upgrade to the school that they did have. And it's got a nice little soccer field, and that's another component of what we're doing here. Is right now we're getting started with the murals, and we have a gallery exhibit space, but we're also going to have the artists come and spend some time with the kids at the Sedella Marley Booker School and teach them some basic art skills. It's a pretty neat project. I'm very excited to be a part of this.
I don't want to take all greens, but you want one of these two pistachios? You gotta stick to that dark.
I think I grabbed the sound that I want.
Fighting against hissing and skizzing. I know you'll never let us down when you're right from wrong. I know you'll never let us down.
Yes.
Good at what I
Nice.
I like your painting, it's good.
Thank you so much.
Don't follow your friend, what they say. They're only trying to tear us apart. So don't follow rumors, don't follow rumors. Tear us apart.
Yes, I'm happy to have finished this piece. People coming out of his brain. I like it.
Now you hear, I've got this girl.
It's amazing to come up here. It's one of the main Marley properties that we haven't done a project at, so it feels amazing to have done paintings of Tuff Gong and at 56 Hope Road. Feels like coming up here where he was born and rested, like the Trinity. Connects some serious dots. It's strong vibrations, and it's makes me super proud to be able to contribute to the community up here.
Gosh, being a part of such a historical place is quite amazing. Working on this design with John and being able to come here and execute it and experience this part of Jamaica and the jungle has been amazing.
Like most teenagers, at a certain point you get introduced to Bob Marley, you know the songs, you listen to Legend, you realise what a magnificent album that was. And as you get older, you realise how important he is as a cultural icon of reggae music, Jamaica. It wasn't until I came here this year that I just got that extra level, that extra knowledge, that extra realisation of what he did and what it represented and how much it helped Jamaica at the time. And he's, he had a, I don't like too much artists getting involved in politics and stuff, but for some reason it went hand in hand with what he was doing. It worked, and it's inspiring how one man can do so much, and that should be a lesson to all of us, because I think a lot of what he did was positive and we all enjoy the music. So I'd say, yeah, Bob Marley is a big hero of mine. Like if you're going to talk about icons, people who helped change the world, spread joy and love around the world, he's up there. It borders on a religious thing at some point. And I know that was part of it. But yeah, really, really stoked to be here. But I believe in myself too. I believe that I've got something to offer, and my talents can be given as entertainment to people too. So I hope that I can follow suit in that vein. Respect.
So I finished my mural of the rascal smoking a pipe, but they asked me to keep on expanding this wall here, so I'm gonna make some kind of fish bomb, so I can get to do my fish bombs I like to throw in every country, but still put more love to this wall. So yeah.
Oh, in this somebody land, where you get that system you're from? Bull, those are down poor people land. John no say me nah vote again, no sir. Cause the MP don't give a damn. But where you get that system you're from? Don't say me live on Scotland. Joe, me don't rich like Matalan, no sir. Me a born Jamaican. Me nah have nowhere to go. Me born and me grow, you're so inna the ghetto. Bigger heads, beg you a blind now. Me can't buy your house up a Cherry Garden.
And I'm done. Now for real, I'm done. I expanded the smoky vibration of his pipe. Now I've gotten the whole wall in. I think people will be happy here. You think people will enjoy this, man?
Perfect.
Yes,
It's lovely, man. It's just captivating, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
I could just stand here and look at this all day.
Sweet, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Appreciate that, Chris Dyer.
Boom.
You've done a wonderful job here, man.
Thank you. Well, you guys will keep it to enjoy for years to come, hopefully.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
lunch at Discovery Bay, where Christopher Columbus discovered Jamaica. Wow, what a badass bird. So we just arrived to Banana Shell, a little rootsy resort here in Negril. I was surprised that the owner followed me on Facebook and already knew about me, so he was excited to, you know, have me over. He's Italian. Cool painting.
This is your room.
Okay, nice.
And the key.
Sweet, thank you so much.
Yes, so this is it.
So you said you saw my art before, like on the internet?
Yes.
Nice, that's so cool. What a coincidence. Yeah.
This is Jamaica, there are a lot of coincidences, you know?
Everything's aligned.
Yeah, everything happened for a reason.
So you've been living here for 15 years? Yeah. Why you stay here so long? What do you like about Jamaica?
The sea.
Ah, nice. Oh yeah, so here's where we clipped that.
You can do what you want. In you behave, you can do what you want.
Wow, sweet. I like this spot for chilling out.
Boiled, fire plantain, and the ackee.
So that's not egg?
No, ackee.
What is ackee?
Ackee is our national fruit.
Oh.
So we cook it with the saltfish to make the national dish. And that's what you're having there.
I'm a reggae. I love all Jamaica, you know. The problem is this vibe's changing. Yeah. You know, because reggae was the heartbeat of Jamaica. So when you change the heartbeat, you change the vibes and everything. One time Jamaicans were dancing with their woman, hog up, tisiki. Now it's all baga, 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 baga.
True.
I don't know.
Different vibe. Yes, I found the record store.
I the road girl, Sista Marie on them case again, man. One question I have to ask. You know I hear? Yeah, hear me loud and clear. Babylon see me with me bag and a grab. True them know a strong knowledge we have. We know say me knowledge it no grow in a lab. Me know say me get it from the Almighty.
So I found some good records, but they're super expensive, like $60 each, and that's definitely above my budget, especially for beat up versions of it. Let's see if I can convince them.
I'm not lying, it's because of him alone. If he didn't come.
Because of him.
Well, at least I want one record from Jamaica.
Which one?
Rasta. Yeah, because of this man when you get to this story. I don't send these for those guys. Okay. I'm just ashamed to send it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. For me, it's expensive. Like for
this is not album. If I check it like $7.
You work properly?
Yeah, well. Come on in, I'm gonna check it.
Yeah, check it out.
Feel satisfied. Your pies or your body against the altar, then you tie. And if you're near port, then boy, you're going to die.
Well, Milo has brought us to this beautiful white sand beach. Really awesome.
Them know a strong knowledge we have. We know say we knowledge it no grow in a lava.
Salud. Good times with Ray at the beach. Very unexpected traveling companion.
No Sista Marie have it under control. Open out the book and make we read out the score. From Equate down to the North Pole. You know why? Because Babylon see me with me bag and a grab. True them know a strong knowledge we have. Waterhouse you know we knowledge it no grow in a lab. Me a pen you know.
Yay!
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
And at the same and the wicked them crucify. With everything well run, walk, swim, even fly. Eating a your structure and feel satisfied. You pies your body against the altar, then you tie. And if you're near the port, then boy, you're going to die. Cry for Ruben and
So since this is my last afternoon here in Jamaica, I could have just spent the whole time just laying at the beach, but there's one more chance for a cultural experience. So this guy here, Mike, is giving me a ride.
Yeah man, I'm his driver man, taking care of the brother.
Yeah.
He's in good hand man.
Thank you.
Big up yourself. Big up.
So he's taking me to the Peter Tosh Mausoleum. So I'm stoked about that since I saw the Bob Marley Mausoleum on this trip, and I also love Peter Tosh. I'm excited to see the remains of another reggae hero of mine. Alright, so I made it out to the tomb of Peter Tosh, another of my great reggae heroes, who was also part of the Wailers with Bob Marley, and who died in 1987, shot by cops or gangsters. That's questionable. Either way, I love his music, I love his vibe. Different energy than Bob, but still righteous and for the people. So yeah, super happy that on this trip I got to see his tomb too. Let's check it out.
So you can't blame the youth when they don't learn. You can't fool the youth. You can't blame these youth.
Most of the thing that is going on now is just because of humiliating of Peter Tosh.
Oh really? You think they're humiliating him?
They shot him and killed him in Kingston.
Who do you think killed Peter Tosh? The cops or gangsters?
The government involved in it. Rita Marley and Chris Blackwell.
You think? Really?
Yeah man, them not straight, them not clean.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, them not spiritual.
Why would Rita Marley and Chris Blackwell?
You see, after Bob Marley died, Tuff Gong in Kingston 2 Mile, the 3 fists, a gong.
Mm-hmm.
It was Bob, Peter, and Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then after Bob died, Peter would like, okay, I'm gonna give you what you're supposed to get, because even Rita Marley,
it's your turn.
Yeah, even Rita Marley didn't get much respect from those men, because those guys used to sex Rita Marley before Bob Marley.
Uh-huh.
So she was like a brand new second hand when they was telling Bob that, oh, you married into that.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a lot of story. So all of that come together with the government. Real force. 5 of them were in the room preparing to make music.
Wow, what a pity.
What a pity.
So I was really surprised when I got to the Peter Tosh Mausoleum that there was actually nobody there. Like, this guy is such a big reggae legend, and just nobody there to visit him, and his resting place was a little bit surprising. So I hanged out with Peter Tosh's cousin and the Rasta that caretakes for the place, and it was a nice experience. I drew a little bit for my Sunlight Chronicles, and then as they saw that I was a decent artist, they asked me to draw on the wall of the mausoleum itself, which was like a surprise and an honor. And of course I accepted, but I didn't have any art materials, so I just
grabbed the Sharpie I had in my backpack and drew a Lion of Judah on the wall. And yeah, came out all right, and they were pretty happy.
We should be paying you, man.
It's all good. It's my pleasure. So here's the little drawing I did for these guys on the Peter Tosh Mausoleum. What a great honor. Super happy to be part of this. Final morning in Jamaica, and Ray says that the tide is low and we can jump into the water that we haven't been able to do in the last few days, so I'm stoked about that. Are you gonna jump in, Ray? No. Come on, man. So happy I'm gonna do this jump after all. The tide was too high and the water was too choppy the last few days, but today it's okay, and before I go to the airport I'm going to do this little jump. Homie here is gonna help me put the lather.
I regret nothing!
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode in Jamaica. I had a really good time. In our next webisode of the Artventures, I'm gonna be in the beautiful country of India. So make sure to tune in. See you next time. If you enjoyed this episode, please click like and also subscribe so you can catch my future episodes. Have a good one. Peace.